What's up, YouTube? It's Matt Forge Comics. Got a video that I'm going to show the books I'm about to submit to CGC. I'm just going to run through them, tell you what grade I think they are. These books are going out to Hero Restoration to be cleaned and pressed first. I've never used them before. I've heard really good things. I had a conversation with the owner, Mike, and I feel comfortable. And I can't wait to see the magic he pulls on my books because I've seen him work some magic on some other people's books. So let's jump right into the books, though. Let's do this. So first up, Fantastic Four #8. You got the first appearance of Alicia Masters and the Puppet Master, which is her father. I'm thinking this book is about a 3.5 to a 4.0. Has a little bit of water damage, but it's not too bad. The spine's beat up a little bit, but on these early Fantastic Fours in this grade, you know, that's okay. These are expensive books. These are tough books, so I'm just happy to have it in the collection. I'm going to do a pre-screen on this one. If the Hero Restoration believes that this is going to come back lower than 3.0, they're not going to send it out to CGC. So that's a service that, you know, could be utilized for some of you guys out there that want a certain grade. So on this one, I'm looking for anything better than a 3.0. So I'm going to do that to this one and a couple of these others. Next one up, I got Fantastic Four #9. Okay, and if you know anything, you watch my videos, you follow me on Instagram, I love red covers. I love Fantastic Four, and this is both. And you got Submariner on there as well, which is one of my favorites. So yeah, I'm guessing this one is around a 4.0. It's got a spine split about 2 to 3 inches, so that's definitely going to hurt. It's got some Marvel chipping here. But the meat of the book, the meat of the cover is beautiful. So I'm hoping that this thing still hits 3.0. I'm going to pre-screen this one as well, but this one's going to be at a 3.5. So anything lower than a 3.5, if the presser thinks that it's going to get lower than 3.5, he's not going to send it out. He's just going to send it back to me and say, you know what, I think this book is not going to hit the grade that you specified. So that is a good service. I am liking that service for some of these books. And if you guys want some more information on that, you can definitely check out their website, Hero Restoration. Okay, next book up. First Impossible Man, Fantastic Four #11. We got a little theme going here, if you guys haven't noticed. This, again, is probably around a 4.0. It's got a cover. The cover's partially detached on the top staple. So, but you know, the rest of the cover's on there good. Yeah, this is in pretty decent condition. All things considered, it presents well. So I'm thinking that 4.0 we're safe. But again, I'm going to pre-screen this one for a 3.5. So anything lower than 3.5, if they believe that it'll get like a 3.0 or 2.5, they're just going to send it back to me. Next up, another Fantastic Four book. I own a few copies of this. I know a lot of people are specking on this. I think this is maybe my 3rd or 4th copy. And now I'm going to have this one slabbed as well. We got Fantastic Four Annual #6. And this, of course, is the first appearance of Annihilus and Franklin Richards. I'm thinking this is a 6.0 to a 6.5. You know, it's a really nice grade for this book. That's a nice range in that 6 to 7.0 range. So I would love for it to hit a 7.0. I highly doubt it. I'm thinking 6.0, 6.5 on this one. Next up, we got, these are some big boy books, all right? And these are actually already in slabs. Additional, these are also Fantastic Four. And the story with these is one's in a CBCS case, and one's in a new PGX case. Okay, not old school PGX because that was a disaster. So let me show you the books. And basically, I want these in a CGC in my collection. That's just what I want. I want to make sure I know what's inside this slab is true. It's you know, along the lines of my other books. Most of my slabs are CGC. So I just want to crack these out, see if there's any defects, because I do see some stuff in there that maybe can be pressed out. So first one up, we got Fantastic Four #3. Okay, and this is the first time they debut their car there, and just a early Fantastic Four. You can't beat that. This is currently a 3.5 CBCS. I'm thinking that with some love on this book, it can hit a 4.0 CGC. There's definitely some defects in there that could be taken out with some pressing, and a little bit of cleaning can be done on this book as well. So I would still be happy even if this came back at 3.0 CGC, just because I want it in that CGC case as opposed to the CBCS. Not hating on CBCS, that's just what I want for my collection. Okay, you're not saying that there's anything wrong with CBCS, just my personal preference. Okay, next one up. This is a big book here. We got the first Silver Age appearance of the Submariner. Fantastic Four #4. Okay. And again, this is in a PGX case. New PGX. Okay. So I was willing to buy it. Old PGX labels I won't touch. Sorry. These I'm okay with. I think their grading's got a lot better. But again, for my collection, I want this bad boy in a CGC case. And I want to see what the grade comes back from CGC. Again, I'm thinking that this one could stick at a 3.5. Not as much work can be done to this book, maybe a little bit. So I'll be happy with a 3.0. And I think 4.0 may be possible if I get graders in a good mood. I maybe can hit a 4.0 on this one, but I'm thinking it probably stays the same, and I'll be happy with that. This is another book. I just showed it to you before. Fantastic Four Annual 6. And the deal with this one is it's just got a broken case. When I got it in the mail, it was cracked. I worked something out with the seller on eBay. So I got a little money back for this book, and the case is busted. So I got to get the case replaced. So why not send it to CGC? Gonna have them crack it out. Hero Restoration, clean it up. There's a couple spots that can be cleaned on this thing. So again, if it stays at a 6.5, I'll be ecstatic. 7.0, even more. So there you go. That one's going off. So I got a couple crack and regrades here. Let's switch gears now. And how about an ASM book, Amazing Spider-Man #124. Okay, you got the first appearance of Man-Wolf. People are liking this character because you're going to start seeing characters like Morbius and Blade. So that underground, that kind of horror, that type of character. So people are liking this, and that's the son of Jameson, who's on the cover right there, and we know he just made his re-debut in the MCU at the end of the last Spider-Man movie. So I'm thinking that this is an 8.0, maybe an 8.5 with white pages. A really clean copy. I have high hopes for this one. So I'm sticking it. Let's say an 8.0 on this one. I'll go conservative. Next up, this is actually not these last two books are not my books. I'm throwing them in to my boy and my cousin. First one, I love this book. It's my boy, The Butcher 105. Definitely, before I show the book, please go to his channel, follow him. The link will be in the description. Follow him on IG and YouTube. Great channel. It's my boy. He's on my channel a lot. I'm on his channel a lot. So we're going to take this thing. We're going to climb the ladder together, help each other out, and just have some fun. Great dude. If you're not following him, please do. So his book that's going out, we got Marvel Superheroes Presents #20. And this is the first time Dr. Doom has a solo story. Okay. And this is such a cool cover. You got the black, dark cover, square bound. This is an amazing book. An undervalued book, in my opinion. This book will shoot up when you see this character in the MCU. And even if you don't, because the Doom keys are getting out of reach. And this is a really good one to have. Great book right here for Jay. He said he thought it was about a 6.0, and I agree with him. So I'm hoping for some good luck with him on that one. And the last book here, I'm going to give a big shout out to my cousin Guy Forge, the Comic Forge. This is going to be his first submission to CGC or any of the grading companies. And if you watch some of my previous videos, you're going to know the story about this book, so I won't retell it. But we got Jimmy Olsen, Superman's friend, 134, first appearance of Darkseid. And this is a good copy. This is a 6.0 to a 7.0, and he's excited. He wants this book cleaned up and in his slab. Definitely go check out the other videos for the story on this book. It's great. And I wanted to talk a little bit about the different tiers that I'm going to be submitting. Obviously, with CGC, you have different tiers based on the value of the book and the years of the book. So most of these are going to come in at the economy tier, which is $400 or less. Okay. The value tier is $200 or less. So there's one or two of these books that could be submitted in the value tier. Okay. The reason that I'm not submitting them in the value tier is because they will come back to me in a separate package. So I'm going to be paying additional shipping right back, which is right around, with FedEx I use, is right around $14. Okay. So I'm going to say, forget about paying the extra $14 shipping. Let me put them all on one label. Okay, I'm still, since it's over 5 books, I am going to get bumped up to the next shipping charge with the one submission to economy, the economy tier. But that's okay because I'm going to get my books back faster. They have in my opinion, they maybe have a better chance of getting a higher grade because now you're saying, I think my book is in this economy tier as opposed to the value tier. Don't know if that's true. It's just the way maybe my mind works. More importantly, it's just to kind of have everything come back to me at once, comes back at a faster speed, and I'm not paying for unnecessary shipping. Maybe sometimes that math doesn't work because the shipping would be cheaper than the extra $11 to jump up into the economy tier based on how many books you have, because that's about the difference. It's $11 from the value tier to the economy tier. But in this case, I'm going to submit anything that's below $400. Everything is going in that economy tier. A couple of the books are going to go in the standard and express just because they're higher value books. That Fantastic 3 and number 4. So that's what I'm thinking with my CGC submissions. In a couple months, I'll do a live unboxing when they come back, and we'll see how I did with the grading. I'm pretty good with the higher grades. The low grades, I heard somebody once say, grading a high grade book is a science. Grading a low grade book is an art. And that is the truth because I could be completely wrong with these books. So we'll see. I'm really excited to get these back. I hope I get some good grades. Switching gears one last time, I'm just going to show again the 250 subscriber giveaway. This is going to be the book that you would receive if you win that contest, that giveaway. So hopefully we're going to get to this soon and I could send this off to somebody else. We got a 9-0 Eternals 2, first appearance of the Celestials, a book that I think is going to gain some steam with the Eternal movies, obviously, that comes out and beyond. I think this is a good book to have. And I'm going to be giving it to somebody that subscribes to my channel. I'm going to be talking about the rules when we get a little closer to the 250. So please help get me there. Help get this book maybe into your hands. So if you guys can like the video, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bells because YouTube's notifications are low off. You got to hit the bell. And leave a comment. I always try to comment back to you guys when I can. You guys took the time to throw me a comment, so I'm going to take the time to throw one back to you. And before I close it up, I just want to give special thanks. I already shouted out the Butcher 105. His link is below. It's my brother. The Comic Forge. Please check him out on Instagram. He always comes on. He brings that comedic element and just pure passion for collecting when we do our videos together. I love that. Some other guys that have definitely helped and shouted us out. You got Erod212, great dude. Follow him on Instagram. I'll throw his link in. And on YouTube, he just gave me a really great shout out on his last video, so I wanted to return the love. Thank you, brother. Of course, the 3 Men in the Basement gang. Those guys are a little bit of an inspiration for this channel. I love what they do. They've helped me. They've talked to me. They've given me some pointers, so I definitely want to show them some love as well. Thank you, boys. Keep doing what you guys are doing. I know a lot of guys appreciate your content, so keep it up. Double A Comics, I just had him on my channel, so go back and watch one of the last videos on the live stream. So he's a Westchester guy like me, Westchester, New York, so we're trying to get a little Westchester thing going with some of these videos, so you might see him on my channel again, and maybe I'll be on his. And that's it. Thank you everyone for watching this video. I appreciate you, and I'll see you on the next one.